Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a Roblox game that I honestly didn't expect to get this hooked on. It's called Deadrails. And trust me, there's more to it than you might think. In fact, it's one of the few survival type games on the platform that doesn't feel like it's trying to drain your Robux wallet. So let's get into it. This is why Deadrails is actually a good game. Deadrails was developed by RCM Games and it dropped on January 1st, 2025. It already has over 1 billion visits, which tells you it's got something going for it. The game throws you in the year 1899, where you're trying to survive a zombie-infested desert and reach Mexico, because apparently that's where the cure is. You're not walking though, you're riding this massive steam locomotive, and the full journey is 80 kilometers. It's not just a straight ride either. You'll be making stops every 10 kilometers at forts and outposts to loot, stock up, and get ready for whatever comes next. It's kind of like a post-apocalyptic Oregon Trail, except on rails with zombies. Now here's the part that really caught my attention. It's not pay to win. That alone makes it stand out from so many other Roblox games. Anything that you can buy with Robux, you can also earn by just playing the game. Even the revive system. There's a revive that's normally 45 Robux, but it has a free in-game alternative if you're using bandages, or if you're playing as the doctor class. So yeah, those pay features, they're more like little shortcuts. They don't give anyone an unfair edge. If you want to grind, you can get the same stuff as someone who's dropping Robux left and right. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't this just another version of Dusty Trip? Well yeah, sort of. There are similarities, but Deadrails definitely brings its own ideas to the table. Instead of driving a car through the desert, you're on a train, and the train itself becomes part of the gameplay. You're fueling it with coal or corpses if you're desperate, and throughout the trail you've got tons more stops which give you tons more gameplay than on the trail in Dusty Trip. You can also sell your loot for bonds, restock supplies, and upgrade your classes. It adds a lot of strategy and breaks up the run in a way that keeps things interesting. You're not just endlessly driving. You're managing resources, upgrading gear, and prepping for whatever threat is coming next. Looting is also a core part of the game. You hop off the train, go into abandoned buildings, and you grab whatever you can find. Valuables, junk, weapons, and even corpses. What I really like is that your run has a purpose. Every building you loot, every item you pick up, it all builds towards improving your next section or even your next run entirely. One of the most unique things about Deadrails is its class system. There are over 15 classes to choose from, each with its own perks and starting gear. You buy them using bonds you collect from your runs. The doctor starts with bandages and healing items, and can actually revive themselves using those bandages. The miner comes equipped with a pickaxe and a helmet light, super helpful for gathering materials. Ironclad starts fully armed, which makes you a tank for your team. Then there are the more chaotic classes, like Vampire, Necromancer, and Packmaster, that shake things up a lot. What's great about this system is how it keeps each run fresh. You can swap classes between runs depending on what you feel like doing. Want to play support? Go Doctor. Want to just wreck everything in sight? Ironclad or Vampire's got your back. Deadrails also has a surprisingly intense lineup of enemies. You've got regular zombies, but then there's runners that sprint straight at you. Bankers, soldiers, and even outlaw NPCs that ride up on horses with guns. And then night falls, and it gets real. That's when the werewolves come out. Or the vampires. And I'm not even gonna lie. There have been moments where I've actually gotten a little spooked. Like genuinely startled when a runner busted through the doorway or a zombie swarm came out of nowhere. There's even a boss system. Some runs you'll get to fight big names like Captain Prescott or Tesla, who has these lightning attacks. They show up at the end of the line, and it's a full-on war. If you make it all the way to 80 kilometers, you hit the final fort. It's a big outlaw base and it's heavily fortified. You'll be lowering a drawbridge while waves of enemies attack. It's a satisfying climax to everything you've done up to that point. You've looted, you've upgraded, you've survived, and now you're putting it all to the test. Look, the game isn't perfect. Some of the graphics are a little rough. It's still technically in early access, but the core gameplay, it's fun, it's addicting, and it's fair. A lot of people on Reddit have pointed out how Deadrails reminds them of older Roblox games, when stuff was simpler, but more creative. And I see that. There's a clear vision here, and the devs are putting in real work to improve it. So yeah, it's not just another survival game. It's not just a cash grab. Deadrails is actually a good game. If you're into survival, strategy, and a little bit of chaos, you'll probably have a great time. And that's it for this one. If you've enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe for more. I'll catch you in the next one.